this one ain't but 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Come on in here. Come on in. Y'all caught me, didn't you? Y'all caught me doing something as usual. Y'all know how I do. Y'all gonna catch me doing something. Come on in here. Come on in here. Oh, it's been a while. Y'all come on in here. Your queen is up in here tonight. Your queen is up in here. And I got a beautiful queen in here as my guest tonight, too, y'all. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in. Y'all know how I say, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all already know how I do it. Yes, your queen is back up here, y'all. I'm back, baby. Show is. Show is. Come on. Y'all share it out. Y'all sprinkle it out. Y'all come on, come on, come on. And I'm not going to hold y'all long because it's what? It's Sunday. And y'all know how Miss J treat them Sundays sometimes. Come on, come on. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait about a minute. I'm going to minute. Before I start get my queen up here, y'all come on, come on, spread it out, spread it out, spread it out. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. And let me tell y'all this: if you're watching your queen live and you see that little red thing, the numbers going up and down, that means you watching me live, right? Say like you come on through, you don't see that thing, just a blinking and a blinking. That means you watching the replay, and you know I appreciate that too. I sure do. Y'all know I do. I appreciate that. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, come on. Cause we got we to me, to me, and everybody that know her, we got a star up in here today, y'all. Yes, baby. We got a star up in here today. Sure is. Y'all come on up in here. And yes, I'm excited. Sure is. So excited. Most certainly am. Y'all already know that. Y'all know how I act. 10 with y'all. Y'all already know that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Thank you, Varsha. Got to call my viewers out. Thank you, Varsha, for coming in here, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Varsha. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I see you up here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. I'm gonna get started. Varsha, if you can, sprinkle it out, sprinkle it out, sprinkle it out, sprinkle it out, my love. Sprinkle it out. All right. So I've been keeping this on the wraps for a while, y'all, until everything got finalized. And my guest, my very special exclusive interview tonight is a beautiful queen that I personally, for a long time, been following her acting career, seeing her in movies and be like, okay, yes, yes, on her page, yes, I have, y'all. And y'all know me. I believe in giving my guests their flowers. So I'm gonna read my stuff and then I'm gonna bring my queen up here and we're gonna get it on and popping tonight, y'all. Okay. And if you got a question, y'all know how I roll. Put it in the comments, okay? Let me say this. If you put it in the comments, and if I don't see it or she don't see it right here, please don't think we're egging you question or not, because it's not gonna be that, okay? And I will be doing some giveaways tonight too. Yes, I will. I might do two, I might do three, but I'll be giving away some stuff tonight. Okay. Y'all just hang on in there, bear with me. But here we go. So, my guest tonight, Princess Elmore, is more than an actress. She is a storyteller, a leader, and a champion for artists navigating ever evolving entertainment landscape. Whether on set, whether on set, in the coaching room, or behind the microphone. She continues to inspire with her passion, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. With nearly 2 decades of experience in the entertainment industry, Princess Elmore is a powerhouse, and that she is. Acting coach and a mentor who has built an impressive career in both television and film. Keep that thought. Television and film. A proud member. Now, if y'all know me now, y'all know I can mess some words up. Y'all know me now, but I'm gonna try my best with this one. It is SAG, and if I said it wrong, please forgive me. She'll hit me come up here. SAG, it's SAG, AFTRA. She has graced the screens of NBC, ABC, BET, Showtime, Paramount. Oh, yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Paramount, Netflix, and many more. Okay? Delivering compelling performance that leaves a lasting impact. And that's true because I'm going to tell her about one to one that she did. That just threw me. That was one of my favorite scenes that she did. I'll tell y'all about it. Um, Princess has been featured in major productions such as, now remember this one, Tulsa King, Chicago Med, The Wonder Years, Dynasty. And if I say this wrong, the Chi, all the Queen's Men. I remember this one. All the Queen's Men, and Etta. Mhm. Proving versatility across genres. Friendly, excuse me, across proving her versatility across genres. Her film credits includes Teal, Single Black Female, Simone's Revenge, very good movie. Christmas in the Friendly Skies, directed by Victoria Rowell. If I said that wrong, sorry, Miss Victoria. And Love, Mary Kill. Yes, that was on BET, y'all. Whether portraying a strong, dynamic lead or bringing depth to a supporting role, she consistently captivates audiences with her authenticity and emotional depth. Y'all, help me welcome actress, actor, coach, and writer. Yes, Miss Princess Elmore. Come on up here, my love. Come on up here. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much for having me, Angela. This is awesome. That intro was amazing. Thank you. Oh,
You are so welcome, my love. That's my clapping I got for you. I'm sorry. That's my
I love
clapping
it.
coming through. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I gotta get me a drink of water now. Hold on, y'all. Cause
Go ahead, drink your
that's what,
water.
but y'all know how I do. Y'all know I give my guests their flowers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I
Mm.
loved it. It was absolutely amazing. Amazing. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
No problem, my love. No problem. No problem. I can't tell you how I had to because I kept this up on the wrap for a while before I put it out there. Before I put it out there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just kept up on the wraps. And I can't tell you how it took me. I wanted to say something so bad, but I kept saying, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just
Oh,
gonna do my flyer and put it out there. And that's when I finally did it, because I'm so excited. Because I've been following you for a while, my love. I have.
thank
I'm telling my
you.
age. Everybody know I'm 63, but I've been following you for a while. And when I see the movies, I remember you in Tulsa King. I remember you in Chicago. In Chicago, I remember you in Teal because
Oh,
I was so that good princess, And hubby like, who? I said, that's a lady. I've been following. I mean, it was just. I just love seeing you on the screen, my love.
thank
That's just me.
you.
That's just me. And y'all get a chance, y'all go watch some of these movies called out, and you're gonna see the how her acting just it zooms all over the screen to
Oh,
me.
thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Thank
And that's what drew me to you. Just the word authenticity. I can never say that too good. Authenticity
uh,
about you. That's what drew me to you when I first ran across your Facebook page years
oh,
ago, a couple of years ago. You see there? And I was like, okay, yeah, let me follow her. I want to see how where she go with this. And I've been doing it ever since. I've been
well,
doing it.
thank
I've been
you.
doing it ever since. Been doing it
I
ever since. But
really appreciate it.
thank you for taking time out of your business schedule to come up here on my platform and have a conversation with me and my viewers, my love.
It's an honor.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. Thank you so
thank
much.
you so
I
much.
appreciate it. I'm
Thank you
excited. I'm
so much.
excited.
And y'all get questions, y'all put it in the chat, okay? Y'all put it in the chat because I'm getting ready to get started with my questions. All right.
Awesome.
So first question, they're not in order.
Okay.
So what sparked what sparked your passion for acting? And when did you know that this was your calling?
Ooh, that is a really good question. I have to take it all the way to
Take it back, baby.
when I was a kid. I had my first role, an elite role in a play, elementary school. And I can remember it like it was yesterday. And it was a play for Black History. And my role, I was a lead slave, and her name was Cowslip. And I just really fell in love with just the love everybody giving me. I was probably then, I was maybe probably in the fifth or sixth grade at the time. And after that, I knew it was something that I wanted to do, whether it was going to be performing as an actress or singing or whatever. I knew then that was my purpose, to be on somebody's stage or something. So it just went from that performance to so many different things that I've done throughout my career. Just being on in different singing groups. It went from singing groups to performing in local stage plays and touring with
Wow.
stage plays. It went on. So I actually started my career in theater. And I remember even when I met my husband, he used to take me to all the Tyler Perry plays and David Talbert stage productions. And I told him, I said, one day I'm going to be up there. And I didn't know how it was going to happen because by that time, I was close to being in my 30s. So I was like, I don't know when or how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
I just it just went from there. It just went from there. So I have to say, at a very, very young age, when I was in elementary that I knew it was my purpose. It was something that God had already placed in me. Didn't know when it was going to take off. Didn't know how I was going to do it. The connections, being coach, all that stuff. Did not anything, but it started from that first stage. Well, that first play that I did in elementary school.
Wow. And that's when, and so that's when you got the bug then, right? It bit you then, right?
Yep, it did. It
That's all
did.
right. That's all right, my love. That's all right. That's all right. So one of my viewers said, because I like to go see what my viewers saying real quick. One
Oh,
of she says, Barsha, she says, hello, and Delia, Delia Marcel, she usually come and help me co-host sometimes. Delia
okay.
Marcel, hello, she said she's a big fan.
Oh, thank
Delia
you.
Marcel, yeah, Delia Marcel.
Thank you,
Um,
Delia.
and Barsha, she says, oh, congratulations to the Miss John. Thank you, Varsha, my love. That's one of my babies.
Oh,
Thank you,
one.
my love. I appreciate that. If you ever need any catering, they do catering.
Oh,
Good food, food. Yes, ma'am. Good food. And stay right there. I think she's right there in Atlanta too. Varsha, you still in Atlanta, right? You still in Atlanta? I think
oh,
she's in
that's
Atlanta.
awesome. I might
Yeah,
have to
they
be calling you up for something.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on
telling you
now.
that her husband. Yeah, that because I don't book before. The food is good. They
Oh,
throw down. They
okay.
show.
Okay, now.
Yes, I shouted you out, Vasha, my
I got
baby.
you.
I sure did. And matter of fact, Vasha, put down because you know I can't never say the name of your company right. Put it down in them comments. Put it down there, my love. But thank you so much, y'all, my viewers. Thank you. So, next question. See, Miss J is already doing crazy stuff. Y'all just bear with me. Um, so my next question is: You have had you've had a successful 21-year career in banking
Mm-hmm.
before stepping into the entertainment world full time.
Mm-hmm.
What gave you the courage to make such a bold transition?
Oh, that is a wonderful question. I'm so glad you asked me that. Um, I felt it was my faith walk because
Oh,
at the time I had been a total of 21 years, but this particular company that I was with them for like 14 years. And I was vice president or VP of deposit operations at the time. So making really, really good money. But my career in acting, as far as TV and film, was just taking off then. And it was probably around 2016, 2017 at that time. And I knew that I was booking a lot, so I kept having to make excuses not to go to work because I wanted to be on this TV show, and so I was traveling. I wanted to be in this film, and I just got to the point where I said, okay, God, I cannot keep making excuses. I can't keep
that's right.
making up, and lying about the reason why I'm not at work. I was like, it's something that has to change. So I remember that I had a conversation with my husband, and I told him, I said, I really want to go into full time. And I told him, I said, please, just give me this chance. And I promise you, I'll work hard. I make sure whatever I need to do, it will be done, that I'm going to get to where I need to be in my career. And he never argued with me. He never said, what you talking about? What? He said that some things we may have to let go. We're going to have to budget, but I think we can do it. We'll be okay. And
Mm-hmm.
that then I felt it was my time. And when I went in and I left my job and I knew it was time for me to go, I shed some tears. My last day, I went in the car and I just sat there for a minute and I said, okay, now what, God? I said, because
Yes.
at that time I did not have a role. I did not have anything coming up. I had just gotten my second agent, talent agent. Yes, my second talent. That's all I had to go on. I didn't have, it wasn't like anything was coming up. It was just, I knew it was time. I felt it in my heart and my spirit, and it wouldn't let go. It was just so, it was there. Like it was, like some type of addiction where I knew it was something I had to do. And if I didn't do it then, I would never do it. And I'm like, I'm getting
Never
older.
do it.
So if I can, yeah, if I don't do it then, I'll never do it. And at that point,
Mm-hmm.
I sat there. I did. I sat in the car. I said, now what? I shed my little tears. I cranked my car up and came on home. And the process started there. And so it was my faith walk. I knew that
Your
it had
faith walk.
to be done. I knew it was something that I had to do and wanted to do. And I knew it was something that God had given me the gift to do. So I just couldn't sit on it. So that's where it
Yep.
started.
That's how
Yep.
it started.
Hmm.
Thank you, my love. Thank you for answering that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And we all, you would be surprised. So many people have done something of that nature, and they did, like you said, by their faith walk.
Mm.
Sometimes you just have to jump on out there and just say,
Amen.
like I told you my story, how I started my talk show. I jumped right
Absolutely.
on out there through faith. I didn't know nothing about no talk
Got
show
to
and
do it.
podcast, but I knew he kept telling me in my spirit, I need to do this. He kept saying it for 6 months in my spirit. So I
That's
had to jump on out there and do it
that's right.
and do it. And I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure everybody out there listening, y'all put them thumbs up and let me know if you ever had to do anything about your faith walk, okay? Let me
Amen.
know in the comments. Put them thumbs up and let me know. All right?
Yes,
Because I
Lord.
get that. I get that. Let me see what chill with Teddy Ray. He says, blessing queens. Hello, chill with Teddy Ray. Here's a podcast also. And let me see. This is my another one of my babies right here. Miss Karika Cherry. She's been in this with me. Hey babe, she said hello everybody. And Delia, she said, right, you have to listen to your passions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Actually, Delia is also she's an actress as well. Delia, she's an actress as
Okay.
well.
I have to look you
Yes,
up.
yes, she's an actress as well.
Awesome.
And Chill with Teddy Ray, he says, same voice I heard about my podcast. Exactly, Chill with Teddy.
Hmm.
Exactly,
Hmm.
my love. So we all understand that. That voice that you hear, that ain't the neighbor telling you. That's God telling you in your
Amen.
spirit.
That's right.
Whatever you hearing, that ain't the neighbor telling you. That ain't your friend telling you. That's God telling you in your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get it. Y'all know.
Mm-hmm. That is so
Obedient
right.
and
I agree.
chill with Teddy Ray. With Teddy Ray. He said, obedient faith. Exactly, chill with Teddy Ray. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Man.
have you worked on major productions? I mean, excuse me. You've worked on major productions like Teal, Chicago Med, Divine Influencer, and more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
what was there one role or set experience that changed you the most as an actress?
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, it's more than one, but I have to say one that actually changed my career as an actress, and me just still going on with the passion that I already had, and also to take the next step that already God knew that I was going to have to take anyway. But that one, and I always say this story, and I have not shared this story in, I guess, in a couple of years, because it was something that happened in particular that changed so much for me, and that was the role that I had in Teal as Ruby Hurley.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first received the role, or got information from my agent that I had booked it, it was during the time of COVID. And I had booked a
Okay.
role between June and July of that year. And so then we weren't scheduled to start filming until like late September, beginning of October. And at that time, I had booked another film. It was a Christmas movie, a Hallmark Christmas movie in Mississippi. So I went there to Mississippi to film the Christmas movie, probably like a week to 2 weeks prior to me going on set for Teal. So went there, did that, came back. My husband, probably like 3 or 4 days before I was set to go on set with Teal, started saying that he felt kind of sick, felt kind of funny. And he went and took a COVID test and found out he was positive for COVID. I was like, oh no. I said, no, 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 no. I know you're not coming here with no COVID, and I'm getting ready to go on set in a couple of days. And the next day, my son had booked a commercial, and I was on set with him. I felt a little funny that morning. My throat was feeling a little scratchy, but it was a different type of feeling. And I just couldn't
Mm-hmm.
figure it out what it was. But then when we were getting ready to eat lunch with him, I taste my food. And I'm like, why I can't taste my food? And I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me this. So I didn't get sick until the next day. I started feeling sick. I started getting really congested. Thought it was my sinuses. I said, no. My husband said, I think you need to take a COVID test. So I took a home one, even though I was due that next following day to go on the Tyler Perry Studios to take the test, the COVID test for Teal, because at that time we had to take all the time. So I said, okay, let me take a test. So the one I took here at the house came out positive. I was like, oh my God, please don't let this be true. And let me remind you, the role on Teal was my very first big film, like in the movie theater role.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I went and took the test. We had to go to Tyler Perry Studio. So I went to take the test the next morning. I was already feeling bad. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I couldn't breathe or anything. I knew it was going to come out positive, but I had my mask on so nobody else wouldn't get, had gloves on and all this little stuff. So they took the test, got the test 5 a.m. the next morning when I'm supposed to be on set. And it came out big red, bam, positive, all on my email. So I'm like, oh my God. So I just remember at the time it wasn't funny, but it's funny now. But I went in there and I was like, oh my God. My heart just to beat. And my agent started calling. The medical team from the production started calling. I could not go. It was COVID. It's not going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Me going in my closet. I cried so much and I was so congested. I couldn't breathe. But I was trying to control myself from crying so hard, but I could not help it. And my agent finally called and said, Princess, they're going to have to recast you. And I was like, yeah, I kind of like figured that. But then I went into my prayer closet and I
Come on
remember
now.
I said, Lord, I said, I know you didn't bring me this far to take this role away from me. This is my biggest role yet in my career. I know you're not going to do that. Now, I remember crying and I prayed and I cried and I prayed. And then all of a sudden, I just stopped crying. I came out that room. I accepted it. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to handle it once the movie come out and see somebody else seeing me. Seeing somebody else in that role. I don't know how I was going to handle that. I was like, God, if it's not for me, it's just not for me. Maybe it's not my
Mm-hmm.
time, it's not my season, whatever. I got to accept that. So 2 weeks went by. Didn't even think about it anymore. Me and my husband was looking at TV and I got a phone call from the second AD, assistant director on Teal. And I save all of them. When I book something, I like to keep their number in my phone
That's
to
right.
call for wardrobe and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I answered my phone and he was like, hey, Princess, this is Steve, so and so and so from Teal. He was like, how are you feeling? I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. My husband good. Everybody is good now. He said, well, I wanted to see if you were available this weekend to come on set. And I looked at my husband and I looked back, I was like, yes, 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 yes. So after I got off, I hung up with him. My husband was over there praising God. I was praising God.
Mm.
I called my agent. She was like, what? Because they hadn't called her yet. Because he said, well, okay, let me call, give you some more information. By the time he called me back, they had reached out to my agent saying they want me for the same role, everything. I ended up being on set for Teal for 2 weeks. And instead of them
Wow.
um, casting someone else, they just took some of my scenes and gave them to the lead that played in Emmett Till's mom, Danielle Deadweiler. And so they brought me back. They even put in some lines that wasn't originally supposed to be any lines for me in that movie. And I say that one set a special part in my heart because I'm trying not to get full because my husband always say, you always crying. So I'm not going to cry. I'm going to try.
That's
But
okay.
when I,
Hey.
when I wrapped from that movie, and I talked to the director and I asked her, I said, and I asked her, well, I told her, I said, thank you so much for bringing me back because you didn't have to. And she said, yes, we did. That role. And at that moment, I knew that when God gives you something, can't nobody take it away. Not a sickness, No human person, not a dog, nobody can take it away from you. If it's yours,
away from
it's
you.
yours. And God has already planted the seed for it. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. So after
Mm-hmm.
that changed my whole entire thing. I knew that I could not be in this career without having my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I could not do certain things because I knew He has placed in me for a particular reason and a purpose. So, with that being said, and I'm gonna shorten this up because I know I went so long with this question, but
That's okay. That's all right. That's one thing. I don't rush my guests. I don't do that. But go ahead on.
but that was from that point on, my career changed, and everything from that particular role, everything else started coming right after that. Every single one, Chicago,
Wow.
Shy, Atlanta,
Wow.
so many Wonder Years, all so many stuff just started coming. Dynasty, everything. I booked Dynasty when I was still on set of filming Teal. So it's
Wow.
in ever since. Yeah.
I have to say, I can't pronounce her name, but I always mess her name up. The one that the queen that played Tia's mother,
Danielle,
I have to say this, she really embodied her. Oh man,
she's amazing. And I've had
she
another chance
embodied
to
that.
work with
She
her too
really did.
on another
She
project.
and she should have gotten an award for that. She should have got a Oscar for that.
Yes. We were
Yes,
hoping
she.
that she
I
would.
mean, yes,
Yeah.
she should have got that young lady. That, oh my God, she embodied that.
Hmm.
She did that. Maybe,
She's amazing.
maybe
I love
one now. I'm gonna put that in the universe. Y'all gonna see her on my platform soon. Watch this now.
oh,
Y'all gonna see her on my platform soon.
you gotta
Watch this now.
have her.
Watch this.
Gotta have her.
Surely is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So next one is: have you ever felt pressure to portray a certain image or stereotype? And if so, and how did you handle that?
I have. Actually twice. Um One project that's coming up that I cannot, I'll tell that about in at the end. But it was another role that I portrayed. It was my very that one I believe was my very first role, major role as playing a villain, and that was in Love, Marry, Kill on BET Plus.
Yes, honey.
That was woo, that was tough, because I had to
Mm.
have this moment with my grandson, which I did not want to and some things I had to say to him. I was like, "Oh my God, I can believe I have to talk this baby." And after off scream, I was
Yep,
like, "Please tell your baby I'm so apologizing." I was just
yep.
apologizing. I was so
I know what
apologetic.
scene you
I
talking
was like,
about.
"Ooh," it was hard. So yes, I
Yes,
did. Hmm.
yes. Cause when I saw you in that, cause I watched that Lil Mary Kid. I did very good movie, and it's a part. Actually, the scene that you have on your website, scene
Yes.
that you have on your website. That's one of my favorite scenes right there. Oh yeah, I was like, look at Princess out there, girl. Y'all got that was my scene there. You did
Oh yeah.
that. You
I
did
was
that.
scared.
But
I was scared of that role. I really was. I was like, "Woo,
wow,
she's a hot
wow. But you
mess."
did it. You embodied that one, my love. You really,
Thank
because you
you.
know what, I was surprised to see you in that kind of way because I knew that's you. You see what I'm saying? And when
Right.
I saw that you were playing that kind of way, I'm like, wait a minute now, she done jumped on over here now. She getting in there now. You see what I'm saying? And that's talent. That's talent. That goes with having talent. You
Thank
know, where
you.
you can go, where you can flip flop. You see what I'm saying? You can flip flop.
Mhm.
And then, but when I saw you without that, I'm like, wow, okay, go on, princess. I mean, because I've never seen you in a role like that. I've never seen you in a role like that at all.
But
So
just
yes,
stay
so
tuned.
so yes. Now be very honest. When you did say what you said, that little boy, yes, I was mad as fire. I was mad as I
I
sure was.
know.
I said, no, you did, princess. Yes, I was. Y'all gonna see the movie Love, Mary, Kill, and I think it's on Tubi. I think it's on Tubi now. Y'all
Is it
gonna
on
see what we
TV now?
talking
Oh,
about.
wonderful. Yes, it's still on
Yes,
BT
yes.
Plus too.
Love, Mary, Kill. Y'all gonna see what we talking about. Yes, I got hot with you with that when you said what you said, that little boy. Oh, yes, I did.
I
Yes, I
know.
did.
I felt bad.
But
I
I
really
had to,
did.
yes, but I had to come back to myself and realize, okay, this is just a role that she's playing. You see what I'm saying? I had
Just a
to
pro.
come back to that. Yeah. Because I know that's not you. I know that's not you at
It's
all.
not me.
It's not. It's not you at all.
Oh
But
my
let me go see some comments here. Somebody got a question for you.
God. Okay.
Uh speak up, baby. I told you, Princess. I mean, I just keep 100 up here, honey. I sure
That's all
do.
right. I know it.
Speak
I
up,
was
baby.
I keep in touch with his with the mom because they played both of these they were siblings. The one that actually played my granddaughter in the movie, and the one
Okay.
the little baby. They're so I touch with their mother all the time. So yeah, I'm like, how they doing? Make sure the baby they ain't hating me over there.
Right,
You know, make him
exactly.
see this movie when he get older.
I got a question
Hilarious.
for from Delia. Della, I always, I mess your name up. She says, "How long did it take to get a leading role?"
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. I have to say that it took a while. I've done quite a few supporting lead roles, but the lead role I have to say, I did one. Well, no, I did a couple of indie film lead roles a few years ago, and it took a few years. I'm not gonna lie, but I have to say the my main lead role. I
Hmm.
want to just say I just really just had and soon, and it's called a film that we just finished, Vanished, and it took a while. It took a while for me to get to this point of my career to actually have a major lead role. So I have to say my career started late 20s, even though I was
Oh
doing things in
wow.
my teens. My career really just now taken off when I was in my early 40s. So this role that's
Okay.
coming up with the movie Vanished, that will be out later on this year or the beginning of next year, will be my first major lead role. And
That's all right.
yeah,
That's
so
all.
that's why
That's
I
all
always, yeah, I always have to say, you're never too old to live out your dreams and stuff because you never know when it's gonna come. And I had to have my
right.
kids. I had to have kids and still work a regular job and all that good stuff. And then when the
Hmm.
kids got older, that's when I told my husband, okay, it's time.
It's time. That's
You know,
right.
look
That's
there.
right. I get that. I really get that. Speak up Vegas. Speak up Vegas. She has a talk show as well. She said, "Hello, ladies. Hello, Vegas. Thank you for coming out, my love." And Delia said, "Congratulations to
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so much. I
congratulations.
appreciate it.
Yes, congratulations." Um, how how do you protect your mental and emotional wellness in such a demanding and judgmental industry?
Mm,
Industry.
another great question.
Okay.
I have to say that sometimes it can be tough. And how we are able to do this, especially in this industry, is you got to have some tough skin. You have to be patient. You have to be understanding that every role is not for you. You have to understand that sometimes it has nothing to do with your career. I mean, your talent, but sometimes it has to do with what you look like. If you fit that role of who they want to see in that role, it's not always about your talent. So it's kind of tough sometimes because you can get discouraged, you can get depressed, you can
Mm-hmm.
get to the point where you question your abilities, you question your talent, and you are always asking
Mm-hmm.
yourself, is this something that I should be doing? But you have to know that that's just the industry. So when I say you have to have tough skin and you have to just continue to move on and push forward, no matter what's going on, there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be some things that's standing in your way that you're just going to have to keep on pushing. your gold. If you start it, don't quit. Just continue to look ahead. Mine, I have to just stay prayed up. I have to continue to know that God put me in this place for a reason. I can't give up
Mm-hmm.
because one thing I will do, I maybe get down sometimes and say, am I really supposed to be doing this? Why didn't I get that role? I thought I was good with my audition went great. I thought I would be perfect for that role. And you have to understand that I have to understand that all the roles are they're not good for me. They're not going to be one, even though I thought the audition was great. They probably didn't even look at it, or probably like, no, we don't want her because of her look, or because how big she is, or because she's too light skinned. It could be
Are
in
you serious?
just never know. You just never know. So in this industry, you just have to have tough skin and know that when it's your time, it's your time. When it's your season, it's your season. You're gonna have those dry spells. Policy any auditions. You're not going to book a lot this year, but next year you may book 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roles. The next year you may book one or two. So it's finicky. It's very finicky. But you have to be strong and know that it has nothing to do with your gift. Just continue to better your craft. Continue to get coached. Continue to actually just work on yourself as a person and a creator, and it'll be okay. Because sometimes it's just not going to go your way. So you just have to know that your mindset has to be strong. You have to be strong in this industry. Trust me, it's not easy at all.
Okay, so you and I already had a little conversation, and I told you how authentic I am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I gotta ask this, and that this not on my thing to ask. This just off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
As okay, remember what the stuff that let me think of her name. Taraji went through, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? How do you feel the injury? I cannot say the word
And,
interested.
mhm,
It
mhm.
interested is for female black actresses.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah. It's kind of well,
I gotta
it's
ask that question.
it's kind of um again, I have to say it's kind of finicky. Um Being an African American actress or actor is tough in the industry anyway. So some of the roles that we feel that we should have, we do not receive because we are African American actors and actresses.
Wow.
So sometimes it gets a little tough, um, but we keep on striving. So a lot of things that Taraji put out there financially, I have not gotten that type of money yet to say. I
Mm-hmm,
can say yay to
mm-hmm.
or no, but I
But it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, I pray so.
Oh, it's
It's too
coming.
close. But to be in where she is, that's big for her, for Angela Bassett, for any
Yes.
Sanaa Lathan, to for
Yes.
Loretta Devine, any type of African
Woo.
American
Yes.
actresses that you see, they deserve kudos all the time. They deserve
All
everything
the time.
because they are amazing, creative women, right?
Yes, they
So
are. Yes, they
sometimes
are.
we I think we get the shorthand of the stick all the time, but that makes us just fight even more for what we
Yes.
want. So, and I think that it's coming. I think the industry is opening up a little bit more for us, for our kind, especially here in the
Okay.
Southeast. It's always work here in the Southeast. And I think it's opening up a little bit more also in LA and New York as well. So sometimes it's a little tough for us, but I feel as far as my career, I think that I've had opportunities on both ends, so I can't really be so picky and say, oh, I can't get this role because of this and that, because I have
Right.
in different types of scenarios and different uh, productions that was on both sides. So it's been a blessing to me, but I can definitely get all us being as African American as women. Actresses as well as actors, men as well, that we just,
Okay.
sometimes it's not an even caliber. It's kind of like this sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it's so plain to see that a
Yeah.
lot. I know a lot of us. get overlooked and
Oh yeah.
not get the flag they're supposed to have. I
Hmm.
mean, where it took Taraji and Angela 50 years, for an example, it
Hmm.
would probably wouldn't have took nobody else that long.
Hmm.
I mean, to get there. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Y'all know how I am now. I just keep it 100 up here, and that's what hurts me as a black woman. That's
Hmm.
what hurts me as a black woman because
Hmm.
if I'm going for that if I'm for that audition and somebody's going for that audition and I have been highly recommended. They got all the information. I'm highly recommended by some good stars, okay? But I'm
Right.
highly recommended, and I go in there and I crush it because they done told me I crushed it. You did awesome. Now that's what you told me. Now I did awesome. Blah 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 blah. The next thing I know, it go a whole nother direction. Somebody probably ain't had there but 6 months experience. You see what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
a hit. That's a slap in the face as
That's
a black
right.
woman.
It
I
is.
just had to ask that question. I'm sorry that
No.
it was in my head to ask, but I know some people don't like to put those kind of questions out there. But y'all know how this platform is. I keep it 100 up here.
That's right. That's right.
It says unfiltered, but I know how to do it with dignity as well.
That's right.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's what y'all know that now. I know how to do it with dignity as well. But thank you for honestly answering that. Because
Absolutely.
like I said, I don't have that question written down that I want to ask you. It just popped in my head. I want to ask you that. What was your opinion about that? And
Yeah.
thank you for answering that. Because you could have said, "No, I'm not going to." You could have done that. You could
Hmm.
have done that, and I wouldn't have no problem.
Yeah.
But you did. You answered it, and I appreciate that. God knows I do. God
Absolutely.
knows I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So you played some powerful supporting roles like Brenda Harrington, Chef Zara, Dr. Grant, and Ruby Hurley. How
Hmm.
did you approach building such emotionally layered characters?
Oh wow.
How did you
Oh my
approach it?
gosh. For me, it's just a process. Once and the process actually start from just getting the audition. you know so for me, especially when it came to like Love, Mary, Kill, when I received a script, I have to break it down. I have so many notes on the side. I have to highlight it. I have to actually break down. It's a type of inner work that I call for myself, and this is what I teach my students as well. Your inner work will be your strongest way to bring a certain character to life, because inner work or is like a inner monologue, some things that you but it's in your head. And for me, a lot of different roles, I have to think about something or somebody that's maybe close to me, or something that I have been in a relationship with, and that I can take something from that relationship or a person that I may know. So when it comes to different roles like Brenda Harrington, and I'm very uh, heavily religious with, heavily religious, but I am a religious person. And so when
Okay.
I did Divine Influencer, Chef Zara, that was a faith-based
Mm-hmm.
film. So
Mm-hmm.
that was something that I truly believe in, and that was an emotional side. I love faith-based movies of everything. I love that because it takes a place from my heart, because my heart is with
Right.
all the time. So it basically depends on what it is. Brenda Harrington, I had to really, really dig deep, because like I had to kind of like come from a place where not very likable person, and always about self. So I had to kind of like think about that all the time. Where can I find that person, or feel those voids of within me, of the different things that I need to put in for Brenda Harrington, because she was a hot mess. She was just about herself. She was always about money. She was always about the family business. She was about her grandson and her granddaughter. And that was it.
Yep.
Everybody else can, whoa. So it's just some things that I have to sit down and study, and breaking down the script, and kind of like finding where I need to place myself within that character. If that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Story,
fine. That,
long story
that's
short.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because I know I can get it as an actor or actress. you have to embody your character.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
have to put yourself. I mean, a lot of people got some people got rituals, so-called rituals they do to be able to embody that character, to be able to have those kind of emotions that character's supposed to have.
Hmm.
Like that man that played Friday the 13th. Remember the man that played the role the all them Friday the 13th,
Oh
right?
yeah, Jason, the person.
Jason movie,
Yeah,
yes,
you got to put
yes,
yourself into sometimes some things, movies like that. And I knew I did a thriller not too long ago where I've never done a thriller before with zombies and stuff. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
played a role of a mom, and the zombies came, and I turned into the zombie at the end of the movie. And I had to do the special effect makeup and
Yes, the
all.
SFX, yes.
It was so different for me, but I that was something I had to do as well. That was so it was out of the body. It was so different. It was something that I've never done before. And sometimes you just got to put yourself in that place of okay, how am I going to deliver this? What kind of study I need to do? And some roles it takes a lot of work to get into character.
Hmm.
It's not something you can just get a script and then go to set and be like, okay, I'm ready, because it's not going to come across as realistic. And I want
It's
my
real
work to
okay.
always be grounded, natural, realistic, that it could definitely happen to you or somebody else, or it could a person in your life that is really like this. So I try to portray all of my characters part of something that's coming from a real place. So,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
sure that a lot of other actors have to do the same.
You have to do it. It's that's being real. That's keeping it real. That's being real to what you do and true to
Absolutely.
what you do.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's being true to what you do.
Yeah.
Got a question for you. Somebody got a question up here.
Okay.
Let me see. Um look, I think look I glasses. I got these glasses on. All right. Um Delia, she says, you got to learn to accept criticism and do not take it personal as
Oh,
part of the business.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And
So
chill,
true.
yes. Chill with Teddy Ray say the starting something is the beginning. Exactly, chill with Teddy Ray.
So
And
true.
yes, and he also says we must recognize what season we are in. Exactly.
Mm.
You
Yes.
better say
No.
it again.
Mhm.
Say it again, chill. Say it again, Teddy Ray. Say it
Mhm.
again.
Amen.
We got to recognize what season we are in. Oh my gosh, man, that just hit a nerve there. Ooh wee.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Speak Up Vegas. She said we will support. Yes, we will support 100%.
Man.
Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. And I saw. Okay, Karika says uh, success hits different when you know God has called your name.
Mm.
Order your steps. Come on, my baby.
Come on now.
Come
Come on.
on, my baby. Come on, Karika. That's my
Mm.
baby. Yeah. She been with me. She been following my show the whole 5.5 years. Yes, she
Wow.
has. Yes,
I love
yes.
that.
That's
All right,
my
Karika.
baby.
I love that name, Karika. That's pretty.
Yes. Speak Up Vegas, she said, my question is to those type of movies. My question is, does those type of movies affect your inner spirit? Where you just say no to those type of movies? Which
I
type
have.
of movie are you talking about? Oh, the demonic ones, the zombie ones.
Mm, mm. That's a good one. Let me tell you.
Thank you,
Um,
Vegas.
I'm so glad you asked that you asked that question as well. For me, it's some things that I just will not do. And like I just stated, that was my very first thriller that I had done. The zombie movie. And it's not a zombie movie, but it was just something that actually occurred at the end of the movie, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm,
And that was
mm-hmm.
something. It didn't do anything to my inner spirit because I allow it. Also, I knew I had to pray that I would not allow any type of different type of spirit or demonic spirits to come into me while filming this, because you have to keep those type of things separate when you're in this. Like,
That's
you heard
right.
a lot of things with like Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. It took me so long to
Yeah,
movie, and I'm an actress, and I know all of what takes place behind the scene. And it took me so long to actually look at that movie because so many people were saying so many totally different things. And we finally did watch, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was like, oh my God, I just didn't like it because I don't like a lot of blood. I
Yeah,
mean, and
yeah,
I tell my son is a person that loves thrillers, and I tell my son I don't want to see no thriller unless I'm in it. If I'm not in it, I'm not looking at it because I just don't like to see all of that stuff. So for me,
right.
you have to fear, you have to realize that we are creators. We're doing some things, and people, they can probably take it that way and be fine with it. But for me, if I'm doing those type of movies, and a lot of type of movies I just don't do. If it's going too deep for me, on for my spirituality and my spiritual level, I just won't do it. But fortunately, thank God, I have not been pitched for those type of movies at all. So that was the first one. And to be honest with you, I didn't know it went that deep until I booked it. And it was something that I had
Wow.
to look at that script and look at, and was like, ooh, okay, let me.
Wow.
So when I say that I had to really just keep it separate. And I had to
Mm-hmm.
pray about it. I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm getting ready to do this role. You know how I feel about these type of roles, and you know where I stand with you. Just make sure nothing comes in between what my work is, what I'm doing, and how I believe, and what I believe in you, and what I have within my spirit. So I had to keep them separate.
That's right.
So
That's right.
and that's what we have to do. I have to keep it separate. And even after it was done, I was like, thank you, Lord. Just let me come on up out of there. Come on out that character, not stay in it, not think of anything
Mm-hmm.
because he's always surrounding me. So I feel that if I'm keeping it separate, that I don't think that it can be any divine division that's going to make me go one way and put all these different things in my mind and head. Only your weakness, or if you allow those things to take over your spiritual being, then it will happen. But for me, no, honey, I'm not even trying to make that happen at all. It's just not
At
happening
all.
because I
I
keep
get it.
separate. I know that that's a job that I do, and once I'm finished with that job, is Princess LaShawn Elmore once again, and that's it. And I love the Lord.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't playing with that. We ain't gonna play with that. That's right. That is right. Got some more. They got some more questions for you,
Come
Princess. Oh, they
on.
got some questions for you. They got some more. So Karika asked the question. She said, they got some questions for you now, Princess. She said,
Okay, come on.
how do you separate yourself from roles versus your everyday self?
Oh, well, like I mean, it's still the same thing that I just said, and I always do that. And that comes in even with the role that I played for Brenda Harrington. Like I said, to be the person that just so out self and would do anything for money. I know that's not me. So when I'm in these roles, I can probably go in deep, but once they say cut and that's a wrap, that's
Uh
it for
huh.
me. You have to know how to come out of it. It's just a role. It's just a character. I'm not that type of person at all. The only ones that can say or not whether I am that type of person is my family members and stuff. And I know they'll say, no, that's just not her.
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
easy now to keep separate. But of course, with my young students, I have to let them know that this is just a role. Whatever you're doing, you have to be able to come out of it and know that was just a role. That's not who you are. That role does not define you. It does not say who you are or where you live or nothing like that because you know whose you are
Mhm.
because you got the role, right? I remember
Exactly.
my son a couple of years ago had booked a role, and it wasn't a horror thriller, but it was a thriller, and he was one of the leads in it, and he went so deep into that role that it took him excuse me, probably like a few days to come out of it, to know that everything was not real around him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but he was young then. He was probably like 8 or 9, and he had to sleep in the room with me and my husband, and I had to keep telling him. I said, you got to let it go. It was just a roll, boo. Let it go. So and so is still living. Ain't nothing wrong. You want us to call? I can show you that they're doing good. Blah blah blah. Because
Oh, okay.
that was his first time going so deep into that role, and he was able to do it. Now he get those roles and be like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool. I like that. Blah blah blah. Because he can separate it. With kids, it's totally different when they have deep roles like that. So you have to instill that within them. If you're going to allow them to do that role, know that you're going to have to be there to support them and let them know that was just a role. That's not you. You ain't got nothing to do with
Okay.
it. So after those couple of days, he was fine. But I still remember that for me when I'm coaching my young kids of different types of role. Or I would even talk to the parents, say, do you think that they are strong enough to take this role? Because this role involves such and such, such and such, such and such. Make sure they are strong enough to handle it, you know. And so if the
That
parents are
makes
good
sense.
with it, then I'm like, okay, we're going to do the coaching in because I'm not the parent. I can just instill in you some advice and okay,
Exactly.
and then my hands is off
Exactly.
from that. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes
Mm-hmm,
a lot of sense. I got three more questions, two more questions, and then
mm-hmm,
I want you to expand on, because y'all know she's also a acting coach as well. Okay, so I want you to expand on that. Matter of fact, somebody asked that question. Okay, Teddy Ray says, it important to set boundaries on roles you accept.
oh, absolutely. For one, when you first get your agent, they will ask you, is it certain roles that you will not accept or do? And that is your time to say, oh, yeah, I'm not doing the horror movies. I'm not doing nudity. I'm not doing same sex roles and things like that. Yes, that is your time. A lot of actors, they can do whatever, but I do have stipulations on it. Yep. You have to set those boundaries.
Okay.
It's good to do it at the beginning so that when you get those roles, you cannot say that your agent sent you something that you didn't agree to if you did not let them know that you weren't interested in playing that particular role. So that is true. Yes, definitely have to set
Okay.
those boundaries on roles you excel. Hmm.
Thank you, Teddy Ray, for that question,
Yes,
sweetheart.
thank you.
Um, so let me see. 'Cause I lost my. Oh no, this one is on the phone. This one is on the phone. Hold on.
Oh,
I
okay.
got y'all. I got you. I got y'all. Okay. What was that voicemail? Okay, I asked you that. Okay. Now, not on so in the act, you're actress also, right? And you also coach other actors.
Hmm.
Okay. What inspired you to start coaching? And what's one piece of advice you would give to every actor you work with?
Oh, wow. What inspired me to start coaching? That's the first one. Okay. What inspired me to start coaching is after being okay. So let me just go back to my coach.
Okay.
I had been with my coach for over 10 some odd years, and she would ask some of her students, her master students, about coaching if we wanted to help assist her with coaching. And so I said yes, 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 yes. A lot of times it was during COVID, so we couldn't really get a lot of stuff done at that time. But
Mm,
then she was like, "Yeah, I would love for you to coach the kids, class, blah blah blah." So I started just coaching kids at first at the studio shortly after COVID, and that was fun. And I felt that I really want to do this all the time if I can on my own. So after I had been coached on how to be a coach through my coach, which is
okay.
Anna Nageli. I always pronounce her last name wrong. I think it's Nageli. I was with her so long, and she actually gave me encouragement to actually go forth and become a coach. And like I said, I started off with kids. And then the more that I've been in the industry and worked in the industry, it made it a little bit more, I wouldn't say more easier, but it made me understand how to coach others, coach other actors as far as adult actors as well behind me, because I was able to see what actually take place, what producers and what directors look for when you're doing self tapes, what need to take place in that. And That was my start there after just being in the industry and seeing different things and different producers and actually knowing and having the experience of knowing what to do. I was like, yeah, I really definitely want to do this. And I kept getting so many people messaging me, what do I have to do to be an actor? What do I have to do to have an agent? And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I need to really instill some of this knowledge to other people that wants to
There
become
you go. That's right, Princess.
yeah, so that's why I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So majority of my coaching is virtual because a lot of my students are out of state, New York and Alabama, South Carolina. I have a few that's here in Georgia as well. So it was just basically something that I just really love doing because a lot of people just don't know about the industry. They don't know what it takes to be an actor. Everybody thinks it's so easy to do, and it's not. It takes sacrifice. It takes staying upon your craft, always working on your craft, being coached, doing this, making sure you can try to stick in some other dialects or something. Any kind of other talents that you have has to come within being an actor
That's right.
because those
That's
roles that
right,
you're
Princess.
receiving are supposed to be natural and grounded and realistic. So it was just something that I just started doing it, and then I absolutely love it. Adults and kids, I love coaching both of them, and so far, it's been great. And what I instill in my students is to continue to work hard on your craft, do the work, so that you can succeed and be successful in the industry. Because if you don't do the work, ain't nothing I can do for you. I mean, I can tell you,
Exactly.
but you still have to do the work. And I remember, students would come, they'll take one session, and then they won't come back for months. And then they'll book a role,
Wow.
they won't stay. You have to stay. You have to do the work because without the work, you're not going to succeed, especially in this industry. It's not. It's just not going to happen.
And since you said that, a lot of us feel like stuff's supposed to happen overnight or stuff's supposed to happen 2 or 3 weeks after you
Hmm.
get started with something. No, that's not the process.
Exactly.
You go into coaching with Princess, it might take a year and a half before somebody call you and you went to a particular audition and somebody give you a call. That
Hmm.
see those kind of people that gonna stay for 2 weeks, don't come back, they're not hungry for it. See, something like this, you got to be hungry for it. You got to be hungry for it. And you got to understand, well, I know, no, you going to get tired of me, I'm going to be coming. Anything extra I need to do, let me know. See, there's somebody that's hungry for it.
That you got to be
And
hungry
you
for
got to
it.
do it. You got
Definitely.
to do that.
When I say you got to be hungry, you have to eat, sleep your career in this
Mm-hmm.
industry because you have to stay ready so that you don't have to get ready when that time comes and they call you and say you booked this role. You have to get ready so you already be ready. Stay
Already
ready so that you
stay
are
ready.
when they call you, you ready to go, honey. It's just something
Mm-hmm.
you have to do. So me, my husband, I would say your mind just never let go of your career. You're right because I hadn't got to where I want to be yet. So that means I'm still trying to get there. So I'm always constantly. It's a 24/7 thing with me. 24/7. Whether it's my career or yours, I'm gonna get you there. Because one thing, if I'm gonna coach you, you represent me too, and me coaching you.
That's
So
right.
I gotta
That's
make
right.
sure I'm
Exactly.
right.
That's right. They'll represent. Okay, that's the same thing when I have my makeup classes, and I get the people their certification. Right
Mhm.
now, you represent me when you go step out there. So that's why I'm gonna be hard on you. I'm gonna make sure it's done right. Ain't gonna, it
That's
ain't gonna be
right.
no half stepping. Because you represent me going out there putting paint, putting cosmetics on people's faces, and then they complain. No, I don't work like that. I don't do that. Now, when it comes to that certification, I don't play by that. I
That's
don't.
right.
I mean, people
That's
say I'm
right.
hard about it.
Mhm.
No, you represent me, and you gonna get this right. Yeah, you're gonna understand the process as well.
That's
You see what
right.
I'm saying? Because if they ask you questions, you gotta be ready to answer them questions. Not
Hmm.
like I don't know. Not none of that.
Hmm.
You
You
represent me.
gotta be
I
ready.
get
I
this.
mean, even now, I took my students, even when they're both virtual, and my new process now is because a lot of actors are not familiar with. self-taping, and that's what we've been doing now majority of the time since COVID. You're not going in person, you're doing a self-tape and you have to submit it in. So now I get my students to, whenever I give them the script, we'll talk about it one week, the next week they have to perform it as a self-tape audition. So I look at the auditions, we come back their next session and we talk about that audition, what needs to be changed. I might tell you I need you to do it again, so that means I need another one next week from you. So because
Mm-hmm.
I just know what I'm looking for and what I need to be feeling, and if I'm not seeing it,
Exactly.
because I know what they're going to be looking for, I need you to go back to the table and do another one.
Mm-hmm.
And it has
Exactly.
helped. I got two actors that have booked back to back constantly. I'm constantly with them. We haven't been able to do things that I set for them to do as certain scripts that I distribute because they've always got auditions coming in or they got a booking coming.
Wow.
Y'all gone, do your thing. That's what we doing.
That's right.
We're
That's the
working
purpose. That's the
prep.
purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the purpose.
Yeah.
So that's part of your process with coaching. You
Mm-hmm.
help. Do you help them get auditions, or they got to get that on their own?
Well, they get the auditions on their own. I just prepare them for
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay. So you're not responsible. You're not responsible for that part. Well,
Oh,
I mean, as long as you coach them,
that
as
part
long as
on
you
their
coach
own.
them, that's fine.
Hmm.
And call the name of the coaching.
Oh, Lasha Production Group. LashaProductionGroup.com
And
is
it's
also the
it's
website.
scroll and it's scrolling at the bottom, y'all. You're gonna see the website. You might not be interested in acting. You might know some. You might have a family member that you
Absolutely.
know
Send them up.
they are interested in acting. There's the website down there, the coaching section. I got it down there.
Hmm.
www. There it is down there, y'all. Y'all, and I'm gonna put it in the description when I once this finished posting. I'm gonna go back and put that information in the description so somebody see it, somebody answer they be call and booking. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what I'm all about.
That's right.
Now we get ready to wrap it up. I got one more. I got one more question.
Okay.
Well, really one and a half. Were you discovered? Were you discovered? Hold on. I got to do this. I got to show. I got to do this. I got a clip of you on Sisters.
Oh,
Yes, I
divorces.
do. Yeah, on the Voice Sisters. Yes, I do.
Hmm.
Yes, I do. I got it right here. I gotta show it, y'all. Yes, this queen has graced the series, the drama series, which I love. Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters, y'all. Let me show this clip, then I'm gonna ask this last question. Okay?
Oh,
I am so sorry, but I got to show this. I'm sorry. When I saw that, I said, "Yes, pick up my girl." Yeah. Let me get it right here. Here we go. Add to scene. Let me bring it up. Let me see where's it at. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Now I got to come right back here. And look, I have to talk to myself through my software, y'all. How to use it. You tell them old school, right? Tell them old
right.
school. Talk to myself. But it's okay. It is okay. Let me get it right here so I can hit play. There it is.
I see you came back.
Yeah.
Okay, well, someone named
It's gonna.
Javon Holiday has left several messages for you.
Okay.
And then he came here. He's out sitting in the line.
You're kidding.
Now listen, I don't know what his deal is. It's giving a little borderline stalker behavior.
Ha!
Now, do you want me to send him away?
No, just send him back here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I had to show that, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to. Just had to show that.
I see you.
I really did. I just had to show that because
Oh
when
my
I
God.
saw that was you, when I saw that was you, I was like, oh my gosh, look at my queen up here. Yes. Oh, girl, I can't tell you how I felt. I can't tell you how I felt. I had to show that. I really did. So did Tyler discover you, or did you have to audition for that?
Oh,
Audition.
It was an audition that comes from my agent. So yeah, I had to
Okay.
audition for that role.
Okay.
And it's so funny because I think I had my audition attached to that clip on my Facebook page. And so the part about giving stalkish behavior and all that was improv. I just put that in there.
Oh, you did. And I let and I look, I saw how you worked that neck, giving some stalking. I saw that. I was like,
Oh my
okay.
gosh, because
Yes.
the thing about Tyler Perry, he moves really, really fast. You got to be ready. If you ain't ready, it's just gonna be whatever it is. I'm telling you. So you got to come in. You got to be ready. You have to, of course, know your lines.
Hmm.
If you want to give some improv, that's fine. But you gotta come with it. It's got to be right. You just can't come in and think you're gonna do something that's not gonna come out. I did that scene one time. We had one take. You
What?
don't get no rehearsals. Tyler Perry don't give no rehearsals. You better rehearse. And Ashley Kadeem had gotten there a little bit early, and so we had a little rehearsal time with just me and her before Tyler came in to shoot that particular scene. Well, both of those two scenes rather. And so when
Hmm.
he come in, you better be ready because he was ready to roll. We was like, oh, okay, what? Wait a minute. We ain't doing no camera. No, you got to come in, and they tell you. I know when I booked that role, we had a meeting, and on that meeting, they was like, "You got to come in ready because he don't have time to do all these different takes and all that. You just got to come with it because if not, then you're gonna find yourself in trouble, or it's just gonna be cut. Either one." So I'm like, "No, they not cutting none of my stuff. I'm listen." We gonna be ready
Hmm.
for this thing because I don't want to be getting cut.
That's
And
right.
hopefully,
That's right.
they'll bring that character back for next season. We'll see what happens. But I loved it, absolutely loved it because he moves quick, and I love moving quick. You don't want to be
Hmm.
there all day, and he have so many cameras. You don't have to do all these different angles because they're already there. They have someone looking at the other character. They had cameras on Kadeem. They had cameras on me. So it's not like they had to do it.
Wow.
You come in, you do it right. He ain't got no comments. We moving on to the next scene. So I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But
So
yes,
he
I
don't. So he don't.
audition. I
So
had to
he
audition.
don't mind. He don't mind when you improv.
No, just as long as it doesn't, go too far away from
Okay.
the scene. It's
Okay.
not too much away from it. Or if you want to just add a little something, something in there, then but you gotta come correct. Let me just say it like that. You gotta come correct with it.
Okay. Okay.
He do so
Yes,
many
he do.
episodes and stuff per day. He don't have time to be playing with you.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
gotta
he
be
does. And I can't keep up with half. I mean, I watch all his stuff, and I'm trying to keep up with all the series. I be like, oh Lord, what come on tonight? What come?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
I
mean,
get
he
it. I
don't
mean,
play. That's
yeah.
why he got so much stuff out there. He don't play. You got to be ready.
Speak Up Vegas said, "Great show. Nice meeting you, Princess. And let's get connected." She said.
Oh yes,
Uh,
please do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate
so
that.
we get ready to close this out. Thank you, my love. I didn't mean for to run over 17 minutes. Usually 45 in an hour, but I did not mean for the. But I don't stop people from talking. I'm not that kind of. But look, I don't say, look, we got to stop. I don't do that.
I
I
go
just keep going. But here's my last question, my love.
okay.
What advice would you give to an aspiring actor or actress
Mhm.
trying to break into the industry today
What
in
I
this
would
day and time?
what advice I give to aspiring actresses trying to break into the industry is just go go do it. No matter how old you are, be patient with yourself. I'm hungry for it. If you're hungry for it, everything else is going to fall in line. If it's a real true passion of yours to be in the industry, then there's nothing stopping you. Know that there's going to be some stumbling blocks. There's going to be obstacles. There are always going to be more no's than yeses in this industry. Always, always, no matter how big you get, it's always going to be more no's than yeses. But be ready for that. Have and the mind that you want to do it, and just do it. Just go with it. And like me, I always keep God in the midst of my career because I knew without him I wouldn't have gotten this far. So but if that's you, then yes, definitely keep God in the midst of it, and everything will fall out in line. He'll only give you what you're supposed to have because it's his
That you're
plan.
supposed to have.
It's his gift that you receive from him.
Mm.
So keep pressing
Thank
on.
you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my love. Thank you all. Oh, now I said I got to give away something. The first person, because y'all know how I do it. I don't want to hold her up no long. I'm just gonna give away one item tonight. I'm gonna give away a T-shirt, Miss J's Unfiltered T-shirt. Um, the first person that give me the number 1 through, let's see the number 1 through 60. First person that get it 1 through 60. Let's go. Put them down there 1 through 60. You're gonna get a Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast T-shirt. Okay. Come on,
Oh,
1 through 60.
one
One
through.
through 60. 1 through 60. Come on. And y'all know what? We got a little delay because it's storming here where I am. I got a little delay. Just want to let y'all know that, okay? So let me look at my phone. And Princess, I'm gonna text you the number so you might be able to help me see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna inbox you the number.
Okay.
Now, come on now, let me see. Cause I don't see no numbers flow. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I see a few.
One, hold on. I just inboxed the number to you.
Okay, hold on.
There go my bestie right there. Hey, Audrey, thank you for my love being in here. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. I just inboxed it to you, Princess.
Okay, I'm looking at
One.
it now.
Okay, 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet.
Mm-mm.
Nobody yet. Let's go. Come on. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Come on. I got a little lag, but it's okay. It's okay. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Let's go.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
come
give
on.
away a Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show T-shirt.
Ooh,
1 through 60. Oh my God.
I'm not
One
getting
through
close.
60. Somebody getting close. 1 through 60. 1 through 60.
Mm.
1 through 6. Now let me say this. I'm not gonna let you win if you go put 5 numbers right down behind one another in the same row. Nope, I'm not doing it that way. Nope. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Come on, y'all. Come on. Somebody real close. 1 through 60. Y'all, come on.
Ooh, oh my God.
Oh Lord.
They so
One through
close.
60. So close.
They keep.
1 through 60.
Oh my
One
God.
through 60. Come on with it. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
One
God.
through 60.
Ooh,
Listen, y'all.
I,
1 through 60. One
mm.
through 60. Oh Lord.
Every
One
time they
through
put up
60.
one, they getting closer.
They're getting closer and closer. 1 through 60. Let's go. 1 through 60. 1 through 60. Nope. 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 Y'all come on. Think
Come
now.
on, come on.
1 through 60.
You got
One
it.
through
You got it.
60.
You got it.
Somebody got it?
Nope. I'm just saying you got it. You got
Okay.
it. You got it.
Y'all think that. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Not at all. 1 through 60. And I just grab y'all because these are numbers I be having. I be selling stuff. I hold numbers up. It's 1 through 60. One person keep getting so close. Keep getting so close. Oh my gosh. Nope.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Oh Lordy. Come on. 1 through 60. One person almost
Oh
I mean
no. I mean,
had
by the
it.
hair, your chinny chin.
Had it. Chin
Somebody
chin
got
chin.
it.
Ah,
Somebody
Audrey
got it.
got it. Audrey
Audrey
got it.
got it.
Audrey got it. Audrey got it. Yep. Yep. There we go. Let me show it. So you might want to think I'm lying. There it is right
Yes.
there.
Congratulations,
Y'all see
Audrey.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Congratulations, my love. Congratulations. You're gonna get a Miss Chase unfit show. Speak up, Vegas. You were right there at it.
She was right
You
there
were right.
at it. She
You
did.
were right there
Look,
at
they
it.
did 50, 56. You did 50. Then you did 58.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, come on. Audrey came
Yeah.
with that
Or,
55.
or let me say this, Audrey. Would you want a T-shirt or do you want some bedroom candy, bubbly,
Ooh, bedroom candy.
bubbly? Come on, camera, get back in focus. Come on, camera. This storm is. I shouldn't have got up. I probably sat down too quick. But this
Mhm.
is. It's gonna come. It's gonna come back in focus. There we go. Or
Yeah.
do you want? Do you want a T-shirt or do you want the bedroom candy, bubbly, bubble bath? Let me know. You know, either one is fine. You want the T-shirt or you want the bubbly bath. You let me know. You let me know, Audrey. Okay, which one you rather have? The bedroom candy, bubbly, bubble bath, or the T-shirt? Okay, you let me know. You let me know. That's so fun, y'all. That was so fun. And
That
y'all know
was
I usually give
fun.
away something when I do an episode. Y'all already know that. And thank you again, Princess, for hanging in here, with me and doing this.
Yeah,
And helping me with the giveaway. I appreciate that. I am so looking forward to seeing your next new endeavors. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be remiss if I don't even bring up that what's coming on August the 1st.
oh, August the 1st is Naked Gun. It'll be in theaters August 1st. So you'll see a little snippet
Yes.
of me,
This
and then got some other
Yes,
good things coming up. Just continue
yes,
to follow
y'all.
me. Hmm.
August the 1st, The Naked Gun is coming out. Yes, this queen is playing alongside of who?
Liam
Liam
Neeson.
Neeson
Hmm.
of the Taken, all them Taken trilogies. Yes,
Yes.
him. Yes, she's in it, y'all. She's in it. And I got the little snippet part of it, but it's on another computer, y'all. I forgot to bring it on in here, but it's okay. It's okay. But yes, August the 1st is gonna be out in theaters, y'all. Yes. Yeah, I
Yes.
would be remiss if I didn't talk about it and bring that up.
Oh
Mm-mm.
Lord, I
So
can't
now with that, let me see. Okay, Delia said her birthday is August the 1st, and Chill with Teddy Ray
wait.
said,
Happy
ba-
birthday.
Chill with Teddy, happy birthday, my love, Delia. She said, Chill with Teddy Ray said, continue to walk in God's purpose for you.
Oh, amen. I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And he also said, great conversation.
Oh, thank you guys for tuning in.
And Speak Up Vegas said, she still have her bedroom candy stuff that she had won too.
Oh,
She still got it. Yeah, yeah.
bedroom candy.
Okay. Thank you so much. With that being said, we'll get ready to get up out of here. I love y'all. Now the only two announcements I gotta make is next month I will be doing, and y'all know I'm always looking for people that, and this go for you too, Princess. I'm always looking for people that want to help me co-host episodes.
Oh,
So next month, I'm doing an episode on boundaries,
mm,
setting boundaries, and endometriosis and grief. Okay, we're
mm,
gonna talk about those three. They're gonna be three different episodes, three different times and dates. So
okay.
anybody want to help me co-host it? Either one or either all of them, and I can have two co-hosts up here. Just help me. You see what I'm saying? So y'all look out for the flyers. So this how I do. Once you see the flyers, you respond to my inbox and say, I would like to help you co-host with the one on endometriosis. Or I would like, then we'll do, then I'll go back and do another flyer with your picture on it and my picture on it and what we're gonna talk about. Okay? Y'all
Awesome.
got it?
Awesome. Sounds
All
good.
right, my love. All right, my love. Look, y'all hang in there. Y'all have a good Sunday evening. Didn't mean to hold you too late, but we gotta go. Bye bye.
Bye.
It's coming. It's coming. It's gonna load up. Yeah. Yeah. It's coming. There we go.